What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the double miniguns that we will use to take out a lot of ACs, my favorite mission, and then the spider boss in 6 minutes that somehow everybody else, or many I saw online, are struggling with like crazy, and I just beat it so easily, maybe because of the miniguns. How I called this robot? You'll find this fitting, of course, in as a shared code down in the description pinned comment, and I called this thing Ceaseless Discharge. You guys probably know this boss name from Dark Souls, but there are a lot of different ways to interpret this name. You can say it's because we're continuously discharging something. In this case, it's bullets. But, there could be a whole number of other things you could see it as. This is a pretty powerful enemy AC, and he just got snacked no problem by what feels like 10 trillion bullets hitting him at the same time. This guy got staggered and completely deleted afterwards. And yeah, so in this mission we have to destroy a power plant and cause destruction and, along the way, pretty much as we can. Blowing up fuel silos and other things. And yeah, so we're using these, let's say, conventional weapons that, look rather not so ominous for an AC. I mean, you would expect an AC to have a minigun or something on board, and but these things are just fun as heck. I mean, the problem is they overheat really quick, so you can shoot like, I don't know, 6-7 seconds or so, and then they're overheated for the next 6 seconds. In PvP, that makes things often a little difficult, but I do have PvP footage for this coming. In fact, it's gonna be the most intense PvP fight I've ever had in Armored Core with these weapons. There will be a kill or a win that I would never have expected, where I thought I lost. I actually died, but somehow I got the kill first. So it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna get that in the next few days. But for now, we made it to this area with the power plant, where I'm launching some early plasma missiles from up far and high away. From far away, high up. Yeah, and that's how we get these enemies killed before we even get in range. And then after dealing with those dudes, it's time to destroy what we actually came here to destroy for. Now imagine you want to protect a power plant from an AC like that. Dude, there was so much defensive stuff in the way that we just breezed through no problem. I think it's impossible to defend something fragile like a power plant from an AC like this. All he has to do is just make his way through and destroy it. And in this case, though, they're sending some really powerful dudes at us. Some basically hunters, you could call them. One of them with a very powerful melee blade and melee attacks. The other one goes more plasma distance oriented. But those guys are really heavy as a dual team, and what you see here was me trying to beat them for the first time. Like when I saw them, I didn't know what I had to expect from them. So yeah, let's see how I got my ass handed to me here by these guys. So what they are, they're PCA, Special Forces from the Planetary Closure Administration, and yeah, I expected it was just easy. I'm just gonna breeze through them real quick, and I noticed, wait a minute, this guy takes way more of a beating than I expected, despite being staggered, by the way. And then I just get hit 2 times and like, what? I'm almost destroyed already. How much damage did they do? And this guy hasn't even done anything. It was just a plasma dude. That guy just got absolutely deleted by me. But this guy here, he basically just pinned me against the wall now, and I was trying to escape his shot. Went against the wall, and I couldn't escape anymore. So, unfortunately here, I died. That was the first time I saw him. So I was like, okay, let's do this again. Let's make it better, okay? So I'm locking on, and I'm early firing my my nice plasma rockets from high up. And you see they actually hit really well, even when the enemy's dodging, which is nice. And it basically starts with a stagger meter. It creates a bit of a stagger, and you see he's coming in with some melee blades, with some insane attack moves that he's got. I kicked the crap out of him, and I also hit him really hard with the with the miniguns, kicking him again. But it seems like they take so much before they go down, and that's just one of them. But first, thankfully, we got one of them out of the way, and now it's just the plasma guy being left. I'm trying to play a little more careful. Where is he? I need to scan for him. Ah, here we go. If you scan, you can see him through the wall and already launch your missiles up high that will hit him wherever he is. So that's really cool. Also get him staggered here, and then minigun is overheated. That leaves me with the option to give a kick. To hit him with a kick, which also deals a whole bunch of damage. Then lock on to get again, fire the missiles, and keep raining on him. Raining from above, raining with bullets, raining everything we've got. And now he somehow got himself in a really nasty corner, and thankfully I was able to just him down. Awesome. So yeah, that was one pretty cool mission. What you're gonna get next is even more insane, because I'm going to fight the spider boss, and apparently from what I've seen, Asmongold has been like hours trying to beat this guy. I don't know why, but to me this boss was really easy. I'm not saying I'm the most amazing player or whatever, but you know, the difficulty is always a little subjective, and apparently my setup here allowed me to deal with that spider boss a little better. So at first I came in here, already got hit by a laser from above, learned that I need to dash before that happens, so we're gonna do that now. And we're making our way over here into this hall. And this was the first time I arrived on this map. I did not know what was gonna happen. They told me to clear these drones. I was like, okay, fine, let's do it. I got the right weapon for the job. And then there was this where you can resupply yourself, and typically that happens before bosses. But I didn't see a boss, and they told me to get into this container so I can shoot myself away, and then wait a minute, something happens, and whoop, boom! And from nowhere comes this big spider jumping in, and I'm already starting to hammer everything I've got into it, almost getting him completely staggered with the miniguns, and then I'm actually do get him staggered, hit him with all my rockets at the same time while dealing tremendous damage with these double miniguns. Already gotten 1/5 away from him. And then I learned, oh my goodness, he's got a laser beam that hits me even though I'm trying to dash. So I was trying to understand how I can fight him without getting brutalized by him. Long range seemed like a bad idea because he has some good lasers and stuff. Short range seems like a bad idea because he stumps on the ground constantly. So it's like, okay, how do I do this? So that was my first attempt. First time ever I saw this guy. Next time, of course, I knew he comes around like this, so I was prepared to already launch my missiles and everything I had as soon as he lands. I also didn't get hit by his initial thing landing, and I saw that if I stand above him or fly above him, it seems like he has a bit of a trouble to hit me. Then I expected his laser shot, and I hide behind this container, but instead of firing the freaking laser, he jumps on me and does a ridiculous amount of damage to me, and I'm almost dead after this. Then I try what I try against the Taurus demon, you know, just stay close to his between his legs basically, and that seemed to have worked a little bit. He was not really dealing a lot of damage from me or to me while I'm underneath him here, but he does do the jump and the stump, so I guess from time to time I have to get away from him, kicking, getting close, getting underneath him, and just dealing some heavy damage. Getting him staggered, of course, helps tremendously, as he's unable to move and attack for a few seconds, and he takes critical hit damage, so always getting away, not getting stumped on if possible. I did get hit, but not enough to get killed. Then I jump through him and dash underneath while he's in the air, basically avoiding some kind of area effect he was going to do in this direction. And yeah, it seems like the key was to, I don't know, stay underneath him or dash underneath past him when he's trying to jump up. Getting him staggered again did a ridiculous amount of damage once more. Used my last repair kit. Yeah, I didn't do it perfectly here. It's like I said, it's the second time I met this boss, and I think I can be happy if I beat him. Not gonna lie, I'm not even expecting any crazy S-rank things here. And I don't know, now it seems like he was flying. So he didn't come back down to the ground and did some nasty explosion stuff on the ground, big lasers and stuff. I don't even know what's going on. My goal was to just get him staggered, which worked right here. He is staggered, I'm flying up, kicking him, and as soon as the miniguns come back, I'm just gonna unload as much as I can. And yeah, he's still staggered for a few seconds, now we know more, but he's really down almost. So it's just really a matter of getting the last few shots in, and boom, there we go. Wow, second try, and I actually got this boss, and later I saw that Asmongold was stuck on this guy for such a long time. But I guess he was running a different weapon setup, and you know, sometimes I noticed that as well when I was playing against Balteos, is that your weapon setup makes a huge difference. I was fighting Balteos with double bazookas, and it was a nightmare because his energy pulse armor he's got is like you can't drop it so easily with explosive weapons, I think. Yeah, so it makes a lot of difference what you're running, and apparently I had the right weapon for the job here. I read in the comments that you guys want some more story elements, that's why we're doing another mission here, and the goal is to destroy some more of the PCA that's holding the wall right now. So they're sending a variety of different things here. This is a double team of 2 ACs coming in. They're individually not so difficult, but both of them at you at the same time can deal a lot of damage to you. I managed to isolate one of them and just drop him immediately with those nice Gatlings. And the same will happen to him. I kick him in the air, boop, get him staggered, and with that I can finish him off with a minigun. Boom, no problem. So that was a pretty sweet start of the mission. But let me tell you, the big AC commander is like also kind of a special operations spec ops unit here, who's holding the wall with a very powerful AC, bigger than mine, I think. And yeah, so he's waiting for us in the second next room. Not this one, but the one after. And let me just tell you this much. I died once to him before, so that's why I knew there was going to be some bad guys around this corner. Then there was no checkpoint, so you had to replay the whole mission, and I started recording after I restarted it. And so we're getting towards him now, but let me tell you, this guy has a shield, and he's really, really powerful. It's not so easy to get him staggered due to that shield, and it's generally he also does a lot of damage, so we gotta be careful. And that I will try to be as much as I can anyways, because with those miniguns I have to get close. I have to get in short range. That's how these weapons operate, right? So we're getting these guys out of the way, and now you see him coming. Look how freaking big he is, dude! Look at the size of this guy! He's got a melee weapon, some powerful homing missiles, and whatever the heck else is shooting me. And like I said, with that shield, he's not getting so easily staggered. I got him staggered here now. My minigun is having some fun, but then it overheats. So, need to get away, but I get staggered from behind, and getting this guy out of the way. So he stopped shooting into my flank the whole time. But I'm almost destroyed now. So I guess it's time to use a repair kit, especially now after getting staggered. Did it try to kick him? Didn't work. He was behind the corner or around the corner, but now I get him staggered and I'm unloading the entire minigun thing. Getting him kicked one more time, but he's still there. That guy is so tough. Insane. So just, cooling down the miniguns a little bit, coming in from the side, and now it's hopefully just time for him to die. Come on, man. You've eaten like 7 trillion bullets at this point. Finally, jeez. Thank you. Yeah, I really like the minigun setup. It's a bit of a conventional weapon, but it just fits so well to the entire style of these ACs. And yeah, so far, ladies and gents, what do you think about the ratatatat ceaseless discharge? Of course, the setup is down with the share code in the description. Hopefully, you're gonna have some fun with it. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe, as brutal as a man can hit, for more. Thanks for being with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.